Hey, what's up everyone? I'm back. It's been a while, but I wanted to upload something since it had been a while. And I've been having a lot of controller issues. I play on Nunchuck, and I kinda sorta got it fixed. I mean, it's playable, but sometimes my inputs are still weird. This video was actually originally supposed to be live commentary. I either recorded all the audio, but for some reason when I played it in my editor that I use, it sounded all like distorted and like you couldn't make out anything I was saying. Like it sounded like alien. Is this person even a human? Yeah, so no good. I couldn't use any of those. They were all like that for some reason. I don't know, when I played them like originally, it played it perfectly, it was fine. And then in the editor, and then also I tried exporting it too afterward to see if it would fix itself, and it didn't. Yeah. So instead, I'm gonna be doing post commentary, like if you can call it that. But yeah, just kind of like explaining what I was thinking or what was going on, because I didn't want to I didn't want to let this like footage go to waste, and so I just recorded everything. I was like, it's been a while, and you know, I finally have something, like might as well just use it. Yeah, so this video, this is called Defeat the RNG. I was deciding between Beat the RNG, which honestly sounds more catchier, but I decided on Defeat the RNG. And how it works is on that voting screen, that screen where it shows everyone's VR and their me names, that screen right there, with a random number generator, I'm going to decide who I need to beat for that race. And if I beat that person, I continue. If that person places higher than me, then I lose and they win. So the way I'm counting is, like, if it picks 1, then that would be the person in the top left of that screen. If it picks 2, that would be the person in the top right. And then 3, you just go back down to the second row on the left. That would be 3. 4 would be the one to the right of that, and then you just keep doing that all the way to however many people are in the room. If you want to try this out yourself for whatever reason, I don't know, like maybe you're bored and you just want to do this, you can count however you want. You can count like 1 top left, 2 the one below that, 3 like you can count in a column instead of by rows, and then go to the next column. You can count backwards, whatever you want to do. This is just how I wanted to count. So as you can see from this random number generator that I used at the time of recording, the only thing that's post is the commentary. Just the commentary is being recorded afterwards, but everything else is done all at the same time. So I got 11, and that is T. And it was supposed to be out of 11. I just didn't realize that there was not a 12th person. That didn't matter because it didn't pick 11. So we have to beat the guy with 8.7 VR. His me name is T. I did not get the first track pick here, but this is still a track I'm really good at. At least I think I am. Lakeside Park, one of my favorites actually, one of my favorite retros. So T's the guy that I need to beat, and he's currently in first right now, so I need to try to be ahead of him. But it's okay, it just started. Like, it's only lap 1, got plenty of time, and he messed up there, so that's pretty good. And the way I normally like to play this track is to bag, like at the first set, get some broken item, like golden star, and then chain it into a golden, and then just break away and run it. But I didn't opt for that this time. I don't know, I just wanted to drive forward. And T got bombed there, which is good for me, especially since I have this golden, because that means I can just really break away. I'm going to take the shroomless here, and then I can golden through the rest of the off-road that would come up next lap. But something happens, you'll see. Yep, the shock. Couldn't do anything about that, except maybe have actually used my golden through the cut, but my plan was to cut all this off-road here with that golden and then just be really far ahead, but there's someone in first who's just broken away, so I probably would have been up there with them if I had golden, like through the off-road that I wanted to cut, but it's alright. T's in last right now, as you can see from the mini map. That's his me, the one with the red shirt and red sunglasses. And this blue shell is gonna help keep the guy in first, like, from not breaking away too much. Or sorry, from breaking away too much. It's gonna keep him from doing that. So I throw it there. And I was actually expecting a shock, like right here. You know, it's like coming into lap 3, but there wasn't right there. And this guy just bumped me into the grass. So it's alright, I got that ground shroom. And then Tonfist bumped me again. Kinda had to use my shroom there. Missed the low trick. I suck at low tricking those ramps. Like the really small ones. But it's fine. And this is jackpot, a golden. Exactly what I wanted. So I could just cut all this. This is like the best golden spot ever. Like this, you can take all of this. Cut all that off. And then I'm in third. The POW probably messed up the guy in first, because as you can see, he did not make it. But the POW didn't really affect me in terms of making the cut, so I was able to snag a first place on the first race. And T, the guy that I was supposed to be beating, which I did, ended up getting a pretty bad placement. There he is. He's about to finish. He's behind the Scooby-Doo guy, Scooby. Finishing in 10th, I believe. Yeah, 10th. There we go. So, the first race, I actually did not get eliminated, which is surprising, considering that other challenge I did with the items where I had to avoid them. For race number 2, let's take a look at what number we get. It was 8. And if we look back at the voting screen, or the player screen, whatever, that would actually land on the one that says 12 MV star S. Yeah, if you weren't paying attention last race, that was the person who was in first for like the majority of it. You know, the one with the big lead that got screwed over with the POW. Yeah, that person. So they know what they're doing, and they're 9.9 VR, 9K. Still no track pick, just as unlucky as ever. But at least I'm starting in first, right? Yeah, still got that at least. Except I suck at charging MTs, especially being on mock bike, you know, with the better drift stats, a lot harder. And there's that person right behind me right now, trying to already take over me, over my position. Luckily I had something to block that with, and I missed that low trick. I actually don't normally miss that one. I don't remember why I missed that, I don't know. 12 MV asterisk star. Let's see if I can read them there. Yeah, that missed. Of course it did, so. But it looks like it's good right now, because we're like top 4 or 5-ish with a break. Those people, you're kind of breaking away from everyone else. So as long as I can just kind of stay here, you know, I can maybe make some play at the end, lap 3. Except, I don't know why, but I decided to bag here for something. What did I get? I don't even remember. Oh, I got a TC. Yep. That was just a bad play on me. I was expecting triple shrooms or something to take the cut with, but Thundercloud. And I also don't know why, but being small, I should have stayed more to the left there. I was all the way to the right for some reason. And when you're small with a medium weight, yeah, that's just not good, being that close to the edge of the road. The spill kind of brought me back though, but look at the person who I'm trying to beat. Yeah, they're in first, of course. And then just when I thought I can finally catch up, the shock happens, of course. Yeah, and then that person in second place they're just breaking away. They're so separated from everyone else. I swear I thought this was the end right here. I'm like, oh my god, I'm only gonna make one race, like, as a victory, but at least that's a step up from the other challenge. And this is jackpot. This, I think, okay, I can probably dodge with this. And so I use it there because I think the shock is going to happen. And it's not happening. And then, boom, right there. Like towards the end of my Mega Mushroom, it happened. And then I have triple shrooms to take this cut and then the other one where you can trick off the green thing here and just cut this corner, sort of. So I do just that. And I think this is how I'm going to come back. Yes, I actually have a chance now. And then I'm looking at them, and they're still kind of ahead. And then I see that blue, and I'm like, yes! And then I look at the mini-map, and it's the other person in first, not the person I'm trying to beat. It didn't matter, though, because that person dodged it, clearly. They just kept going. And the person I'm trying to beat is one place ahead of me, and I'm just like, no, there's nothing I can do. Like, if there's a blue shell, it's gonna go for the other guy, and then that person wins. So I don't have anything. I didn't have a red shell or nothing. And I think, all right, this is it. All right, I just accept defeat. And I don't know what happened here, but they failed that like corner thing. And at first, I thought maybe like the blooper kind of got in their way, and they couldn't quite see, and maybe like they miscalculated. But looking back, the blooper like definitely came after, like they had gone airborne. So I don't know, maybe the guy in first wheelie bumped him off, like a slow one maybe. I don't know, but I'll take that. I did not get eliminated here. I still continue the challenge because I beat the one person that I needed to beat. Look at that, second, and then they got fourth. Barely survived that. I don't even know how. I have no idea, honestly. So the next number I got is actually 5, which landed on Cali. I think that's how you say that. One with 6.7k VR. And when I saw that, I'm like, okay, this should be an easy one, because like 6.7k VR, you know, usually when you have VR around that low, you're not exactly the best player, like not to be offensive or anything, but you know, like usually if you're able to hold your own, you're in like mid to high 8k or higher. So I thought this would be a breather. And I finally got a track pick. Yoshi Liu and I picked this, except it was mirror mode and I didn't quite notice that. But hey, I still got a track pick, right? It's gotta be worth something. And so I make this cut right here, like pretty easily. Alright, so Cali, yeah, I need to beat that person on Yoshi Liu in mirror mode. And I remember when I was racing, I forgot what the Mii even looked like. I remember that. I was like looking at the mini map, trying to remember like what the Mii looked like. And then I remember thinking, I'm pretty sure it had like a red shirt. And then that was it. I was in second here, and then the person in first was definitely not the person I needed to beat this round. So I knew I was winning, at least for right now. And that blue shell, yeah, perfect. And just go in the first, right here, beside the combo. That's for giving me a scare last race. Thinking I was about to lose, yeah. That's what that red was for. And then I just backed those, because I'm in first, you know, who am I going to red if I throw them forward? And I failed that like a complete bot. You know, I kind of want to say mirror mode messed me up, but I don't know, that cut's not too difficult to do. Like mirror mode or 150. I think on 100 it might be a little bit different. Actually, no, I think on 100 it might be easier, if anything. As long as you get that 100 kmh boost, like from the initial mushroom. Yeah. So, yeah, Cali. Back to Cali. I need to beat Cali, and now, since this is post-commentary, I know what the Mii looks like. Like, I saw it before the race started. And they're, like, far back there, kind of. Like, not the person who's dead last, but, you know, they're, like, in that pack behind me. And I think I'm in a good position. You know, I have protection, I have a red. Someone passes me, I can just get rid of my bananas, and then red them. Yeah, pretty good spot to be in. And then, oh yeah, I remember seeing that yeah, so people started like failing here. Yeah, as you'd see, the back kind of got split up. And I was thinking we might get like a spam shock. And then guess what? Guess what? I fail it again. Yep. I'm so bad. And then I see the me name here behind me, I believe. Did I? I don't even remember. Yeah, right there, Callie. And then I saw the me, and I'm like, oh, that's the me. And I was gonna go for the cut right here, but I was thinking, okay, just don't do anything stupid, because they're right behind me, and it's a lap 3, and it's mirror mode. And so I'm playing really safe. I didn't even go for the double trick there, because the guy in front of me had the greens, and he could have easily backed them. And then he backed that bomb, so I just like decided to shroom. Use both of them to just get away, because if he backed that, I knew he didn't have anything else, because he just got rid of his greens, you know. Oh, so now that I remember what the me looks like, I look at the mini-map, and I see that Callie's pretty far back there, and I'm like, okay, I got this in the bag. But that final lap, lap 3, like, in the middle of it, when they got pretty close to me, honestly, it was actually towards the beginning when I failed the cut, and then I saw them behind me. That kind of scared me. I'm like, no, I'm gonna lose to a 6.7? 6.6? I forgot already. Let's see. 6.7 kVR. I'm gonna lose to that person. No, this is how the challenge ends. And then they failed somewhere. And then I was good. Next up, we look at the random number generator. We got number 10, and that is none other than Sh50. Yep. In this guy, you go way back. Remember back in like 2019, I used to see this guy in Custom Track Worldwides like all the time, and I still do. Like, here he is right now. Yep, so we're gonna be trying to beat Sh50. Okay, this track, oh my god, I remember this race so vividly. It was terrible. I was in the front for most of it, I'll say that. And that was like the first of 2, I think, low tricks that I got in the entire race. Look at that, my driving is just terrible. I thought I could get like a mini turbo there. I was way too early, had to cancel it. Probably just slowing everyone behind me really badly. I remember this race so well. I did everything wrong. I made a very, very critical mistake entering lap 3. You'll see that. I remember that. That was when this entire race just fell apart for me. But I was trying to kind of back stuff. Like, I backed that green shell there to hopefully hit Sh50. Or, well, anyone really, but like mainly Sh50 because he's the person I'm trying to beat here. See, he missed that low trick again. I missed the one at the end too, I'm pretty sure. I don't even remember. But anyway, I was playing so badly here, like my driving was very awful. Yeah, it was just so bad. And then lap 2, yeah, there was nothing really that interesting this whole race until lap 3, so we're getting there, almost there. I really like this track though, like online, because the item boxes are so spread out. And like if you're taking a shortcut, so it's either you're going for a box, missed the low trick again, and here's the mistake. So yeah, I saw that, but I was just way too slow, I didn't pull it out, and then everything just fell apart here. Sh50 passed me, and it's the final lap. This is not good. Oh, but what I was saying was that the boxes are so spread out, like, you have to choose to take a shortcut or a box. Like, right here, I could have taken this cut right here to the right, but I would be missing this item set, so, like, you have to choose between shortcut or item on this track, except for the first set, but that's it. Yep. And then now I'm beating Sh50, so I think it's all good, right? I'm just going to take the cut right here, and I'll be good. Get a mid spot, and Andy had to be trailing that, and Sh50 goes into second place with that star. And now I'm back here, and race is over. But hey, I got that final low trick, the second one that I was talking about. Yeah, didn't get last, so that's a plus, but I lost to 50, so challenge over. I lose. I lasted 3, I guess you'd say 4 with this one. 4 races. And then that was it. Alright, I just want to close the video out here. This is pretty fun, honestly. Like, I've never done something like this where like I try to beat just one person. Actually, I think I have done that in the past, but it was only like with a group of friends. So that's kind of like natural. Yeah, this is fun though. I might do this in the future again. I don't know. Like, if it was just one race, like if I had lost in the first one, I was still planning on uploading it. And like I said, this was originally supposed to be live commentary. I recorded everything, but I don't know what happened to the files. They just didn't work. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a good rest of your day, or morning, or night, whenever you're watching this.